Today, you're not just finishing the story of a CIA officer. You're about to discover the one part of this life that no document, no training manual, and no classified file can ever reveal. When this journey began, I thought becoming a CIA officer was about learning secrets, learning to disappear, learning to build false identities, learning to survive in places where one mistake could change everything. And over the last few weeks, that's exactly what we experienced. We walked through the gates of the farm. We created a new identity. We learned to observe instead of simply looking, to understand people instead of judging them, to recognize patterns that most people never notice. But somewhere along the way, I realized something. None of those lessons were the real secret. Because anyone can study techniques. Anyone can memorize procedures. Anyone can read books about intelligence agencies.
But there's one part of this life that no outsider can truly experience. The quiet moments. The sacrifices that never make headlines. The conversations that can never be repeated. The missions that can never be discussed. Imagine accomplishing something that changes history and never being allowed to tell anyone you were there. Imagine carrying experiences you'll never share with your closest friends. Imagine protecting people who will never know your name. That's the part no documentary can recreate. Not because the information is missing, but because some experiences exist only inside the people who lived them. And maybe that's the greatest secret of all. The CIA was never just about collecting intelligence. It was about accepting a life where recognition was never the reward. Duty was. Responsibility was. Service was. We came here hoping to understand what it feels like to become a CIA officer. But perhaps that's impossible. Because the deepest parts of this life were never written into any public record. They remain with the people who chose to live it. And maybe that's exactly where they belong. So, what did this journey really teach us? Not how to become a spy, not how to deceive people, not how to disappear. It taught us to observe more carefully, to think more critically, to understand human nature a little better, and to appreciate the extraordinary sacrifices made by people whose stories may never be fully told. Every life has lessons hidden beneath the surface. This one reminded us that the greatest stories are sometimes the ones we'll never know completely. Because some lives aren't remembered through recognition. They're remembered through the responsibility they quietly carried. Thank you for stepping inside this world with me. Our journey through the CIA ends here, but there are countless other lives waiting to be experienced. And every one of them has something to teach us.
Because every life changes the way we see our own. Until next time, step inside.